Hello everyone. I want to show you a way that I have been doing my under eyes that is just amazing. It's really smoothed them out while still keeping the coverage, and it's super easy. I'm going to go through this technique that I've been using with you step by step. I have already prepped my skin and it's been allowed to set for 15 minutes. I've done everything listed in the screen. It's going to roll by you right now. And now let's get into how I've been covering my darkness. I'm going to cover my right eye and I'm going to leave my left eye untouched so you can see the difference. So I've primed my under eye with a sticky primer. This helps to fill in any fine lines. It also helps you use less makeup. And I am going to apply color corrector. And I'm going to let that set for a few seconds. All right, I've let that dry down for about 30 seconds, and now I'm going to use this, a lowly, humble cosmetics wedge. Yes, a cosmetics wedge. And I'm going to blend it in. And you can see some of that darkness is already corrected, the before and the after. And now I am going to use my setting spray and I'm going to spray some of this onto my sponge and I'm going to set the corrector very lightly. And let that dry down. Now that it's dried down, I'm going to go in with my color corrector. This is the Revlon Flexwear color corrector in the shade Latte. I love the color of this because it's so cool. It's the coolest toned color corrector I have ever found in my life. It's also long wearing, so touch where you need it. And let it dry down for a few seconds. Take your sponge again. This time I'm going to wet it again. Some of my setting spray. Let this dry for a second. Now we're going to take this and we're going to pat it in. So the before and the after. That is how you cover your under eyes. This is amazing. Now I'm going to do the rest of my makeup before I show you the very last step, which is to set with powder. Okay, both eyes are concealed. And now it's time for powder. This eye is still wet, so I'm going to powder this one on screen for you. I'm going to be using this, the L'Oreal Blurfection Setting Powder in shade Light Translucent. Get some of this out. Okay. And we're going to need, I have travel brushes right here. A brush. Let's use this one. This brush right here. We need something like this, and we're going to swirl the powder into the brush, tap off the excess. So you want to swirl into the powder, tap off the excess, and what's on there we're going to stamp to set this. And this is the after powder, and this is before powdering with just the concealer. It really did not dry the under eyes out or enhance any texture, fine lines, or wrinkles. This is perfectly set, and I'm telling you, it won't crease, it won't slide, it won't budge, it'll go absolutely nowhere. And if you're really afraid of it creasing and going somewhere, take your damp sponge, go over the powder. Again, just stamp it in, just so that you get some of that setting spray in there. Let it dry, and then you can repowder it again. I'm not going to do that because it's unneeded, but I have. And also going over that again with the damp sponge will help reactivate the powder and make it look more skin-like. So that's the technique I have been using to correct my dark circles recently. It's fast, it's easy, it requires very few tools, and on my mature skin, it's chef's kiss, it's perfection. So I'm hoping you liked that I spilled the tea on my secret, and if you did, please give me 2 thumbs up, like and subscribe. My name's Mimi, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.